What's going on, my exotic family? Welcome back to another video. So today's video, I kind of wanted to get back to my care videos series. This one's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be more of an update than a care video, and hence the shirt. We're gonna be talking about green tree pythons today. I got a lot of questions asking about my green tree python. You know, where I got him. You know, his temperament. What is he? How much should I pay? Things of that nature. So we're gonna go ahead and cover all that in this video. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, welcome back to the video. So like I said, we're going to be talking green tree pythons today. I do have mine here pulled out. This is Venus, my green tree python. So I guess I'll start off with you know, how I acquired Venus. Basically, green tree pythons have always been, you know, on my top want list. So as soon as I saw Venus, I knew I had to have him. So basically what I did was, there was a company on Facebook by the name of TK Chondros. Really cool people, you know, really nice, really work with me. So hit them up on Facebook. You know, I picked out the one that I wanted, went ahead and put a deposit down, and it went from there. So what Venus actually is so he's what you call a designer morph. So he's not technically a locality morph. There's some localities in there. So he's high yellow Biak, and mixed with Maroc, and some other designers in there. See, he's getting a little active now that he's out. So he was actually, his hatch date is actually March 30th, the end of this month. So he will be coming up on 2 years old. So stay tuned for an upgrade video on this guy, because he's getting pretty big for his current enclosure. So we're definitely going to upgrade him. I'm gonna try to move slowly because I definitely don't want to get bit. I just fed him yesterday, but these guys, man, when they're ready to strike, they're ready to strike. So yeah, I acquired him sometime last fall. His parents, man, whew, his parents are nice. His dad, I believe, has like a really nice green and yellow pattern to him. I actually throw a picture up here so you guys can see his parents. But as you can see, his dad has that really nice yellow to him, really yellow belly. And then his mom's kind of like that blue tongue, which most females turn that hormonal blue, I guess you can call it, when they're breeding. So I got him sometime last fall, I want to say, and I'll put up a picture of him as well as a neonate. So these guys come in, you know, multiple neonate phases. This guy was a yellow, but there's also a red. So he was a yellow phase neonate. So looks like we got some stuck shed on him, so I will have to get that off. But anyway, he was a yellow phase neonate, and for a minute I thought he was going to keep a lot of yellow, and as you can see, he's primarily green. He's got a lot of yellow like towards his belly, but for the most part he's pretty much green with some. He does have the blue dorsal lining, which is cool. I do like that, and then, you know, the white spots. So got him last fall. You know, yellow neonate. He was very feisty at first. However, I kind of expected it, you know, from things I read online about green tree pythons and things of that nature. And I will say some of it is a bit dramatic. However, with him being captive bred, that definitely plays a role in that. So he's a little more accustomed to being handled than, you know, say your farm raised green tree python. But that also can depend on that particular species or that particular snake. So he has been a pleasure to work with. I definitely would like to get another one in the future, but we'll see. We're not looking into that right now or currently, but I definitely wanted to give you guys an update on Venus so you guys can see how he's doing, how big he's got. I know you guys have seen him, you know, in last week's feeding video and everything of that nature. He is currently feeding on adult-sized mice. And he, you know, as you can see, got a pretty nice lump there. He takes those down pretty well. So So the cool thing about these guys is they are primarily tree dwellers. Seeing this guy eat is something very entertaining. I mean, striking, you know, from in the trees and hanging upside down and everything like that is definitely some entertaining. I definitely can watch him all day. That's something I never get tired of. So for those of you that are, you know, DMing me, asking me, should you get a green tree python? That is definitely going to be up to you. If you feel like you're ready for one. At the end of the day, I do not want, you know, my video or any YouTuber video or whatever be the source of your information, your education. You should always check multiple sources, as well as make sure you do extensive research. Don't just read one thing and then go with it. But these guys generally do not come cheap. Even the farm raised ones usually start off somewhere around, you know, $200-300. So definitely not an animal you want to spend a lot of money on and handle super often. As you can see, I'm just having him on his perch. A big part of that reason is because he did just eat yesterday, so I didn't think he'd be this active anyway. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys an update on him, see how he's doing. He's doing very, very well. Like I said, it's going to be an update coming for this guy. I call him a guy, but he currently is unsexed. So we'll be actually, once he gets a little bit past the 2-year mark, we're actually going to see if we can see if he's male or female. So I'll definitely give you guys a video on that as well. But as far as the care for him, it's not, you know, anything crazy other than humidity. If you're keeping them in a glass tank like I do, as you can see, if it's not spot on, you know, you'll get like a little patch of shed. Luckily for me, that's the only patch that he has, and that'll be pretty easy for me to remove. I think I just need to readjust some of the tape on the top of his screen, because I have the top closed off, just so we can keep some of that humidity in there. However, they can be, you know, quite feisty when you're trying to deal with excess shed, and it's not easy to get it off. So, ready? So for those of you that don't know, like I said, I got him as a yellow neonate that come in multiple phases, red or yellow. And, he actually started off in my rack. I started off a lot of snakes in my rack, and I mean, he did very well. He's now housed in this Exoterra right here behind me, and as you can see, he looks kind of big, in which he is. So he's actually going to be getting an upgrade fairly soon, so be on the lookout for that video. I just wanted to give you guys an actual update on just him, just so you guys can see what he looks like, and you know how pretty he is, and just see how he's coming along. Like I said, I get a lot of questions about him. As far as, you know, people asking, do I think they should get a green tree python? Like I said, do your research. Make sure that's something you can handle. If you have a ball python and you want to jump straight to a green tree python, it's probably not the best move. But once again, I would know that for sure. That's just my opinion. But that's with any snake, any animal, any pet. Make sure you do your research. These guys are great animals, but they are more of a look and see animal. They are not a handling animal that you can just go in and grab. So with that being said, that is it. I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it was a short one. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on this guy, so you guys can see how he's progressing. I don't show him off a lot. Some people didn't think I still had him, but here he is. This is Venus in all his glory. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and as always, stay exotic.